I heard there's new extremely OP weapons.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah, so we gotta find that.
Oh, I bookmarked a thread
Hmm?
on Twitter about all the changes to Spider-Verse.
You're right. Yeah. So I was curious about that because when you mentioned it, I'm like, my first thing came to mind was like, okay, I have heard about this. There's two lines that got taken out, and people are way overreacting. So when you said there's actually more stuff, now I'm intrigued by that. I tried looking on Reddit, but I couldn't find anything.
What were the two that you knew about?
When Gwen is looking through the rubble, and originally she's like panicky, like Miles,
Huh.
and that's gone. And then the after when Miles is fighting Miguel, and it's like, so he goes like, "Nah, man, I'm gonna do it my own way." And he blasts him, and then he says something else, but in this digital version, he doesn't say anything else after that.
Okay.
The line's cut.
So the one that I saw that people were like, "Whoa, this is another thing that I didn't notice at first," was when he, at the end, he goes back to the wrong dimension.
Hmm.
In the theatrical version, there's like text bubbles and stuff, and Miles is like replaying the conversation with Miguel in his head, and is like, "Oh, the spider that bit me was from the wrong dimension, which means the DNA was, all that stuff." And in the digital version, instead of him going back through the conversation, he just hears Miguel saying it. So it's like you're watching him remember it as opposed to like him
Yeah,
explaining
that's the
it.
version I remember in theaters.
Which version?
The second one.
Miguel saying it?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's the other way around. But there are two
Well,
different versions now.
here's what I also heard, which is that okay, so as we all know, I'm sure you've heard 1,000 times by now, there were two theatrical versions released,
Oh yes, that's true too.
with some of these cuts. So I honestly think that a lot of like the changes people are talking about
Are
is
just different
like
versions.
just the other version that they didn't
Yeah.
see. Because like for example, I don't doubt you're probably right about how you remembered the thing you just explained just now,
Uh-huh.
but other people didn't see that
I see
version
what
that
you're
I
saying.
saw.
I
So
see
they're
what
like,
you're
oh, they
saying.
changed it.
Maybe, yeah. Which is interesting in itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wonder what the strategy there was to get people to see it more, I guess. But
So a lot of people are like, oh, it's a commentary on like the multiverse stuff. I'm gonna be really honest. Based off what I've heard about the behind the scenes of this movie, which was really disastrous, I think it was honestly just they put out like a version that
uh-huh,
wasn't finalized,
uh-huh,
and then like patched it essentially.
gotcha.
Because from what I've heard about Spider Verse, it's very much a Frozen 2 type situation. Like a lot of the shit was changed last minute. Originally, it wasn't even supposed to
Okay.
be two movies.
Really?
Yeah, but as shared by one of the animators when they were going through hellish working conditions. So yeah, so I'm very much hoping the next movie is good, but I am very worried. I won't lie, because I think we'll be seeing the ramifications of the last minute edits more in that second one.
What do you mean?
Like, so they change up the script, they change a lot of sequences, they essentially double the length of the movie, like last minute.
Uh-huh.
But the movie they released, like, obviously it's not easy to tell, I'd say, because it's still doing a lot of the setup work, so it's like kind of incomplete by nature. But I imagine that when it comes to the second cut, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that's like not super relevant, or like, oh, in retrospect, this doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me because it wasn't all planned out cohesively for two movies.
Uh-huh.
I think we're gonna see
Have
the
they already
scenes
written
of the
the
edit
second one?
more. No.
Which is good. Well, that's good.
You know what? I think you're right.
Because now,
they're working. No, I'm sorry. They
Yeah.
have the plot for the second one. They don't have it animated. One thing
Okay.
I do know from animated features, though, is that the animation often drives or can influence the script, though. So it'll change as it is being animated, no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's beneficial then.
I agree. We'll see where it goes.
I do think it's. I don't know if like recency bias is more prevalent now or something, but it just feels like it feels like it's more prevalent because of things people say. And
Can you
what
say
I'm
more on like the
referring
recency?
to
Yeah.
is people are saying already, you know, they when news comes out or whatever, they'll say, "Oh, you know, I can't wait for the final installment of the greatest comic book trilogy ever." And I'm like, well, there's only been two, so it's
Yeah.
and you know, not to be a whatever superhero like stan or whatever, but like Dark Knight trilogy is very, very good. And I think maybe it's a
This is it.
whoa. Wait,
Hollow
why
purple.
is this? This is just a nail.
Ooh, the straw doll. Okay, so I don't watch anime as much as I used to.
Do you
but
want that?
I did watch a fight that features this straw doll, and it's actually one of the sickest things I've ever seen on TV.
Is it basically just like the blood bending stuff?
It's essentially like a voodoo. Think of it like a voodoo doll.
Yeah.
So it's like you're essentially throwing nails and clubbing them into your straw doll, which like affects the person on the other end of it.
Uh
And it's just very cool to watch.
huh. So, returning to what we were talking about,
Yes.
I think as I'm talking through it, I'm kind of figuring out a little bit, I think.
Mhm.
And I think there's a tendency now, for some reason, I don't know why now as opposed to other times or whatever, but I think it's very popular now to retroactively decide that something is not as good as it was. Or, you know what I mean? Like, to
Something wasn't as good as
yeah,
people
like
remember.
to, you know, for I think it's a lot of movies where people leave and it's like that was awesome, and then later they're like, yeah, that movie was actually like not that good. And I'm like, well, why? Like, you know, just because like for no reason other
the
than like
people are conflating like the deflation of hype with the movie decreasing in quality retroactively.
yeah, I think so, maybe, and
I see that too.
so I think that is working in combination with with the recency bias a little bit, where people are like, you know, people are saying like, well, the Dark Knight trilogy actually wasn't that good, or you know, whatever. Like people, it's overrated now because people say, oh, it's so good, it's so whatever. Like, well, no, it was that good at the time, and now time has passed, and it's, you know, whatever. It's still that good. It's just 10 years later.
Right.
But then you have that combined with a new exciting trilogy, and people are like, "Oh, this is undoubtedly the greatest comic book trilogy ever."
Yeah.
It's just a weird. It's just a weird kind of like when I see those, I'm just like, "What are we like? What are we doing? Why
that's the
can't we
natural
just
consequence of putting,
let stuff, you know, be what it is?"
Dude, that's a natural consequence of letting everyone online in the same spaces. Because I
Yeah.
swear, if we had like stats on this shit, I swear like half the people you see online are like 16.
True.
Like, there's no way these half a brain takes are coming from fully grown
What
people.
the heck did I? Hang on.
It's
There
funny
was
you bring
a-
this up though. I saw this wild thread on Reddit today, which is like, even though the Spider-Verse trilogy isn't done, which one's more goated? Like the Spider-Verse trilogy or the MCU Spider-Man trilogy? And
Yeah.
everyone's like, it's not even close. Spider-Verse, like I'm pretty sure I didn't see a single comment in favor of the MCU. They're like, no, like it doesn't even matter how good the third movie is, it's already swept. And I'm like, dude, that's what people say about every fucking series. And then the last thing comes out, and it's the worst thing anyone's ever seen.
Yeah.
And then it ruins the rest of it. I've seen it with Game of Thrones. I've seen it with fucking the sequel trilogy. Well, that one's a bit of a different story, but
and
the
the
third
thing
one was so
is,
bad.
a lot of it is, so, you know, whether or not people actually like, it's very popular right now to love the Spider-Verse trilogy and be like really
exactly.
big fan of it, and people are just like, oh, it's the best because that's what the hype is,
Yep.
as opposed to just like enjoying it and being
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's I like those movies.
Yeah. I like the first Spider-Verse more than the second, to be honest. But I like the second a lot.
I mean, I've seen a lot of people saying that as well,
I
which
find myself
I think it's totally fair. I think
Yeah. With the media landscape for movies in the past 10 years trending towards these long sagas that honestly exhaust me, I find that I really like contained stories from movies a lot more.
yeah.
It's another reason why Puss in Boots and The Last Wish is the best movie of the decade. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Are you a fan of old movies?
Can't really say I am, but I also can't say that I'm not.
I feel like you
I'm
should
not-
check out some old movies because they tend to be a lot more self-contained. Is the reason I say that.
Oh,
And
yeah, no.
I've found
for
that like
reason,
sometimes
yeah.
it's so refreshing to just kind of watch one and then finish
Have
it and
a
be
whole
like,
narrative.
oh, and that's all.
It's like I like reading long, ongoing book series, but that doesn't mean I want every book I read to be this fucking
Yeah.
ongoing epic. I would like a contained horror,
No, yeah,
mystery, or
I'm the
whatever.
same way. I'm the same way with movies. Like I think I've probably told like the long form. The reason I like the MCU is because the long form, like stories are my favorite. Like when you can watch them develop and stuff over years, I think it's awesome. But like I said, it's refreshing to just watch a movie and be done with it and walk out of the theater and like that's, I mean, not totally the same because it is part of a franchise, but like Top Gun Maverick or whatever. Like I walked in, walked out, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, done.
Or like
I,
Barbie, like which is now going to be a 41 movie cinematic universe, unfortunately.
I'm just gonna
but-
ignore that news story because I know the company's just releasing statements to make people happy, but I doubt that's ever gonna manifest into anything
Yeah.
actual.
well, let's hope not.
Because people did not like the Barbie movie for Mattel. People did not like it because it was about toys.
Oh,
People liked
yeah,
it
no.
specifically because of the Barbie brand.
Yeah.
I'm sure I see this all the time online. It's like, what movie companies are gonna get out of this is that make more toy-based movies.
Yep. I saw the exact same thing.
Who knows? Maybe that'll work actually. Apparently everyone nowadays loves nostalgia so much that everything else is by the wayside.
So to your point about online people,
I've got more of this Ultimate Technique stuff too.
the Vlog Brothers, the Greens, well, John Green specifically,
Yes.
made a video that I have not watched, but the title was interesting to me, called "Most People Have Never Been 20,"
Oh.
which means the majority of people on Earth are below 20 years old, I would assume. Okay, so
Or
what
there's a high
do
rate
I
of child
swap out for
infertility.
this?
Well, Hollow Purple destroys buildings primarily and then deals damage over time, so it's not like a one-hit KO.
Okay.
Straw Dog Technique, honestly, I've not really seen used all that much, but apparently it hits really fucking hard.
And
I've not tested it because I don't want to use up this limited ammo here.
I was gonna say, are they limited or are they rechargeable?
I don't know. Honestly,
Well, let's
Straw Dog
test it out.
Technique, based off the meter on the side, looks like a recharge. Oh my, that went far.
It does recharge.
Oh, cool. Dude, that went like so far. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
I actually think there's someone down there.
Oh,
Wait, maybe not. I thought I saw someone moving quickly on like a dinosaur or something, but I don't see anything now. I'm thermal, so I would see him. Oh, found people.
What the heck was that?
They're really far away and crawling, so that's why I'm shooting. They can't really fight back.
Where the heck are they?
Where did they go? My thermal's not picking up. Oh, down there. Oh, get pegged, dude. Whoa. Oh, you almost got him. Ooh! Nice.
That was you, I think.
Oh, got him! This thing rocks.
Oh, someone's back there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit! Oh my god, I thought you just died.
Me too.
Oh. Oh no, oh no. I only have shield pots. Yikes.
Me too. We'll be alright, we'll be alright.
Oh my god, please recharge the fucking stamina bar, please! Oh, this is rough. Rough, man. Actually did not hurt as much as I was expecting, so I guess that's good. Whee! I smell a teammate nearby.
There's a person right here.
I want that. The way we just fucking cleared that dinosaur, dude. That poor fucking thing. You safe? You're not safe. Whew. He took his dino. Nice. Now, we gotta run. People.
Take some of this, take some of this,
fighting.
take some of this.
Hold on, I'm going over here to grab this healing stuff. Submachine gun, if you want that. I'm keeping my fucking hollow purple, 'cause that was so funny. Wait, we just cleared a hole in the forest.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Ooh, grapple gun. That might actually be massive for endgame. Oh,
Go no
on
gun.
his face.
Go no gun.
I'm wondering if I should drop my 3 shield pods.
Go no gun. Why not? Have some fun.
Alright.
There's a half shield
I'm
right
just
up here.
thinking, because we got like caught last time, right at the end, like, oh, we need to get vertical, but there's no way to get vertical. I'm trying to avoid that. Alright, we gotta keep moving. Ooh, there's something real glowy down in the water here.
I think it's more of what we already have.
Probably. I'm looking for like a slurm juice or something.
Yeah, it's the nail
You know
stuff.
what? I'm going down.
Oh, there's a Transformers thing.
I'm gonna go down just because I have the grapple glove anyways. So. Hi, dinosaur. Come here. Come here.
So the weird thing, oh wait, oh yeah, this only uses, you don't recharge the hollow things.
Yeah. You get 3 hollows.
Which I guess is fair.
It's essentially like a rocket launcher. So, whoa! That was not you, was it?
Nope.
Okay. You can play that game, buddy. Oh, he's carrying someone. Oh, take this guy out.
Will, storm.
Thank you. Get him, Dino. Grapple glove. I knew it would come in handy. Oh my god, the storm needs to chill out. I thought it was done.
Oh, it's going crazy right now.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. You might be MIA. Missing in acid rain.
Why? I'm fine.
Really? You're not running?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, somebody was hiding right behind this thing. Hold back up on the fire, y'all. 100 damage, I can take that. Ooh, they cracked me. Alright, can you heal me real quick? Get by the tree here. Alright, we got 20 seconds.
Oh,
I
there's
think
one
that's-
person left. Oh,
Oh, oh. Oh, hello. I'm gonna save a little clip of that, because what the hell happened there?
he was in the bathroom. He was in the porta potty, dude. I was healing you and I saw the porta potty start shaking.